Hey you guys, what's going on? So I've tried 5 times to record a decent gameplay, but it's just not happening right now for some reason. I think I'm still shaken up from a beating I took earlier in freaking what's it called? God damn it, Trials of Osiris. So I'm currently trying to recover. So I just decided, you know what, we're gonna do a level 41 Prison of Elders. I'm gonna talk about the Prison of Elders, give my thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts on it. So, this will be a live calm Prison of Elders. So whenever the Prison of Elders first came out in House of Wolves, we were disappointed. The whole Destiny community didn't really like the idea of having to, or they didn't like the idea of not having a raid. Um, we were all expecting this really big raid, something, fallen, some sort of something on the Cosmodrome, something. I don't know. We were expecting something, and all we got was Prison of Elders and some wanted bounties. I remember those, and yeah, that was rough to take. But I remember these things being so hard, you couldn't even do anything. Like, seriously, like you would try and do a level 34, level 35, people would just drop out. It was really rough to do these back in the day. But yeah, House of Wolves. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't a bad expansion. It was new content. Most of us didn't care. We just kept on doing the Vault of Glass and Crota, expecting new content. The Trials of Osiris. I can't hit that. The Trials of Osiris. They were okay, but not enough content to hold you over for how 3 months or whatever till we got Taken King. And that's actually the DLC that I actually quit playing Destiny. I quit playing Destiny because there's no new. God, my aim is off. There's no new challenge. Sure, there's Prison of Elders, but they made it unplayably hard. And unless you had the best weapons and stat rolls and gear rolls and whatever in the game, there was no chance you were ever going to beat the Skolas. And I mean I played Destiny since it released. I've said that many times, and I have never gotten a Galahorn ever. Next Vault of Glass raid and Crota raid that we do, I'm going to record it so that we can see what I get and such, and just to have it. But yeah, I've never gotten a Galahorn. I remember I didn't get a year 1 Soros till actually the other day. The first Soros I ever got was at the beginning of Taken King, and I got the year, or I don't know if it was the beginning, but it was whenever I started playing Taken King. And it was a year 2 Soros, and I actually got my first year 1 Soros to drop the other day. Year 1 was great. The highlight of it for me was the Vault of Glass raid. We were clearing that. We got to where we would clear the whole thing, and not 20, like 30 minutes, I'd say, to be like conservative. I'd say we were finishing the entire thing in 30 minutes, just flying through it, and like that was a lot of fun to do. That was a lot of fun to go do those raids and to have that camaraderie. But then whenever you guys split your team up, you guys split your 6-man team up into 2 teams of 3. It gets kind of weird because like I'm with these 3 guys, you're with these 3 guys. At least that's what our clan decided to do. We just decided to split entirely up into 2 separate teams, and then we'd come back together during raid nights and stuff like that. But splitting the team up and stuff like that, the House of Wolves expansion to me, it was definitely one of the worst it is the worst expansion to come out. But like I said, at the time we didn't care because A, we were expecting something with a raid, and B, we needed new content, so we took what we got. But the way that Destiny is right now is the way Destiny was meant to be played from year 1. You've got you've got the gun faction, you got the gunsmith faction. You can dude, my aim, I am sorry, I'm just not gonna go for any like good shots. You got the gunsmith, you can level him up, get faction packages. That, you know, that's amazing. Challenge of Elders, get 335 gear. You can get 335 gear from the raid. You can get 335 gear from Ingrams, and it never used to be like that. It always used to be you'd have to get the gear, and then you'd have to get to the raid, get 320 gear, and then infuse it into whatever you wanted. But now it's not really like that. It's more there's different ways to get gear, so that if you don't have a full team of 6, you're fine. And even then, if you've got a full team of 6, y'all can knock out the raid in a day, split up into 2 teams, and do a mini raid 3 times and get the same and get twice as much gear. I've said it to my clanmates before, and I've caught myself thinking it, is that this is the way this game was meant to be played ever since it released. And I think that this raid by far is the best mechanically. I feel that the mechanics of this raid, sorry, that's my chair. I feel that the mechanics of this raid are miles ahead of Crota and Vault of Glass, but I think Vault of Glass has just got that sense of mystery about it that, you know, I remember we used to read an article that the 7th chest has not been found, you know, because there's 6 chests. The 7th chest has not been found. The main prize for Vault of Glass has not been claimed. That's what Bungie said, and we were driving ourselves crazy looking for that thing everywhere, every crack and crevice, looking everywhere. I have such fond memories of the people that I played with, and you know, the memories that we made, and that's why I find Vault of Glass the most nostalgic. I enjoy the King's Fall raid more. I feel that there's a lot of really high intense moments. Yeah, like I feel like that raid is like it gives you the most sense of urgency. You know, we need to do it. We need to do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. And the mechanics are smooth. You know, the way that you kill bosses, the way that you open them up for the way that you open them up for damage. You know, all that. I really enjoy every aspect of that raid. Getting back to what we were talking about originally, which was House of Wolves, I feel like the Destiny community kind of wrote off House of Wolves because it was, you know, we found out there wasn't going to be a raid. There was this new thing called Trials of Osiris. We didn't know what was going on. I think that's when, don't quote me, that's whenever the Inferno playlist came out. That was a fairly heavy PvP update. But, you know, it is what it is, and at the end of the day we had fun, you know, but also at the end of the day it wasn't enough. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Also at the end of the day it wasn't enough, you know, dude, what is going on? I think I'm lagging like a motherfucker. I think my game is lagging out. I'm shooting these guys, I'm not getting any numbers, they're like standing still. What?
You failed, Guardian.
Okay. So I may have to end the video there. I thank you guys for watching. That's my whole spiel on the House of Wolves, Prison of Elders. It's okay. I like it now that there's Challenge of Elders and there's a way to get max loot. Oh, I didn't get to talk about this real quick. Okay, I'll talk for a little bit longer. Etheric Light. It was a good concept. I like what they were trying to go with the whole infusion. You know, that was the root of the infusion system. It was entirely too hard to get the Etheric Light, and the treasure keys, like, you had like a 1 in like 100 chance of getting a treasure key, and it felt like 1 in a million, because like, I swear to God, you would play as, you would spam Prison of Elders, and you wouldn't get it. No matter how hard you tried, you would not get it. And I feel like it was good that they finally realized that, okay, people don't want to use these guns that we give them that are set. You know, you can't use an Abyss Defiant, Atheon's Epilogue. You don't want to use, I mean, those were great, both amazing guns, but you can't force players to use guns that they don't want to use. But with the coming of the new DLC, Rise of Iron, I'm very excited to see everything. I've read some, I don't want to spoil it for myself, but I've read some of the stuff going on about, I saw the medals that are being leaked. You know, there's medals that give you different powers, such as you can give up your super and get double grenades and double melee charges, or you can lose your melee and grenade charges and get 2 super charges. There's one that increases armor, increases strength, stuff like that. So it'll be cool to see how those are implemented into the raid, because I guarantee you they more than likely will be implemented into the raid. And I'm really excited to see what, and it just gives more customability, and I think that's the whole thing for that Rise of Iron is shooting for. I mean, we're getting the Kvostov as a, let me go help my team. We're getting the Kvostov as an exotic, but it's going to be the most customizable weapon in the game. It's going to have the ability to do, let me kill these guys real quick. It's going to have the ability to do pulse shots, automatic shots, or act like a scout rifle, single shots. And I think that is amazing. They're also improving customability with the medals. You know, you can increase your subclass build from those medals. I wonder, however, if the medals are going to replace the artifacts. If they are, that'd be cool. If not, need more customability. I'm fine with that, you know. But alright guys, that's probably going to be it for me today. I'm sorry I couldn't talk to the end. My mouth is actually starting to get dry. I'm going to try and get at least 2 uploads every day, if not 1. This is going to be my second video that I'm going to put up tomorrow. Please like and subscribe. Please leave comments in the comment section. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I check my comment section all the time. I have 2 videos and neither of them have comments, so I check. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate each and every single one of you that do. Is this the time for the outro? I think this is time for the outro. I will see you fools later.